Hello everyone, welcome to Text Call. My name is Anuj Kumar, a Java trainer, 5+ years of IT experience. This is the advanced Java session 7. So today's class agenda we will see the collection framework. Okay, today I will cover the whole collection framework, and this class will be basically of 1 hour or more than 1 hour. So today I will cover all the different types of collection. That is a collection overview. Then what is list, what is set, what is queue, then what is ArrayList, LinkedList vector, what is HashSet, LinkedHashSet, TreeSet, what is queue, what is PriorityQueue, Deque, what is HashMap, HashTable, TreeMap. All the things we will cover in this class. Okay, so be prepared mentally. Okay, so this is a very important topic. Okay, so you have to be prepared. So let us start. So first, basically, what is a collection? What the term collection means? Collection is first is a Java framework that provide an architecture to store and manipulate the group of objects. Inside collection, we can store multiple values. Okay, collection is a framework that help us to store a group of object in it, just like array. When we are storing in single variable multiple values, that the same thing we are doing here. Okay, group of object we can store inside an object. Collection is a set of have predefined and classes and interfaces. Okay, it have readily available logic to deal with the different kinds of data structures. So Java collection is found in Java util package. It have list, set, queue. Okay, list, set, and queue. Map generally do not come under the collection interface, but it is an integral part of the collection. Okay, so moving to next. So what is the hierarchy of the collection? So if in interview they ask, tell me about the hierarchies of the collection, then you will start. First is the iterable. Okay, iterable is the parent class. Okay, then we have the collection. Then collection basically is an interface. Okay, then we have the list, set, and queue. Okay, three types: list, set, and queue. Okay, so list is also an interface, set is also interface, and queue is also an interface. Okay, understand? First is iterable in collection, which is an interface. The list, set, and queue. List, set, queue both are also an interface. Okay. Map is not a part of the collection interface, but is an integral part of this framework. Okay. What is list? In Java, list is an ordered. So in this is list. Now we are talking about the list. Okay. So list type. Okay. So what is basically a list? Okay. In Java, list is an order collection. Order collection, also known as sequential. Okay, means that follows. And inside list, you can store duplicate element. Okay. Insertion of the element to a specific position. You can in any specific position, you can add the value in a list. Okay. Access the element with the help of indexing. We can access the value which are stored inside the list with the help of indexing. Okay. Indexing is started with 0, as we know already. You can store heterogeneous data also. You can store duplicate value also in the list. Okay, it is a part of the Java util package, and it is an interface. Okay, that extends the collection interface that I have told you already. Okay, and the key feature of the list are maintain insertion order. Okay, allow the duplicate value. You can store duplicate value, and element can be accessed by the index number. Okay, you can access the element by the index number. Okay. So basically it is a index. Yeah, yeah. Now it is okay. So inside, okay, this is a list. Okay, let me tell you something. Inside list, there are three types of list basically: array list, linked list. Okay, array list, linked list, then vector or stack. Okay. So array list is a basically a class. Okay, linked list is also a class. Vector and stack is basically a legacy class. No, what I am telling you, you should note down all the point, okay? Because this way you have to tell your interviewer when they ask, tell me the types of list, then you will tell array list, linked list, vector or stack. So array list is a class, linked list is a class, vector or stack is a legacy class. Okay. Then let me, okay, these are the types of list. Now let me go to the our ID and I will show you how to create an array list. Okay. Like this is our class. Now create a main method first. So we have created a main method. Okay. For creating an array list, create a double array by array list. Okay. X equal to new a double array by array list. One way of creating the array list is this. Then you have to import this array list. Import this array list. Okay. And you can add the value inside an array list. Array list name is X. So X dot add method. Basically, add method are used to add the value inside an array list. You can type 10. Similarly, you can add X dot add 20. In this way, I have added the two value. Okay. Now you can add this integer value you have stored. You can also store X dot add string value. You can also store like double quote Anuj. Okay. This you can also store. You can also add boolean value x dot add true. Okay. So sorry, it is not a. This is x. So the interview asks you the question related to this type. If you can add integer boolean or false. So do not be confused, as I am showing you practically. Okay. Heterogeneous means you can store a string, integer, floating point number. Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. Then you can sy so ut x. Okay. And for printing the value. In this way, you can see the value of this x, and x is the array list. So this is the simple way of creating an array list. And we can see the all the data by system.out.print x name of the array list, and this way we can see all the array list value inside an array list. So the heterogeneous basically means you can store any type of data, integer, string, boolean, float, anything. Okay. So uh, make a note of it. What thing I am telling you, like array list basically internally it is implemented as a dynamic array. Okay. Means it keep on changing. Okay, when you want we keep on add the size will keep on changing. That is dynamic. Okay. Initial size of array list is 10. Okay. When we exceed the initial size, automatically the array list size increased by, when we exceed the initial size, that is 10, then automatically the array list size increased by 1.5 times, okay, of the original size. Okay. And array list maintain insertion order. Insertion order means you can access by the index number. Index start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can store a duplicate value inside an array also, like in this way, x dot add 20 again, 20. So this is basically a duplicate. Okay. I will print, look at 20. 20 is basically duplicate. So you can add duplicate value. But in set basically do not uh, store a duplicate value. Okay. And it can store heterogeneous, means a string in this and that. Okay. So what is the basic you can access the value of an array with the index number also. So what is the advantage of array list? Array list is read the data. Could be advantage of array list. Reading of data will be give us best performance, and disadvantage is inserting of data in between the array list will result in the performance. Performance will be deviated. So now here. Okay. Now one more way of creating an array list. Let me show you. like ARRAY list. This is generics. this this thing is called generics. Inside generics we can pass the type like integer int eg, means we can pass an integer. You can pass a string string. The data type we are passing inside the generics, so that is the use of the generics. Okay, like I want to pass integer value int integer. Okay, generics, this is called generics. Yes, a name of the array is x equal to new array list. Okay, a new array list. Then again generics, and this way you can, or you can also write integer or integer here. You can sorry, inside the generics I integer, or you can keep it blank. No need of writing again. Okay, this is also right. So we have created one array list. Okay, now adding the value inside an array list like x dot add. Okay, and add the value as a 10. Similarly, x dot add the value as a 20. Similarly, x dot adding the value as a 30. Okay, so the three value I have added. Okay, and print the value as y s o u t by calling the array list, and this by x name of the list. Simple. Then that is a 0. This is index number 0. This is index number 1. This is index number 2. Okay. Now what? X dot add index number 1 comma 500. Okay. Then SYSOUT X. Let's see. You can see it as index number 5 with the help of indexing. With the help of indexing, at index number 1, 500 is being added with the help of indexing. So that is why it is called a list, an array list are sequential order. Okay, so that is the meaning of the sequential. So at index number 1, that is 0 1, we have added 500. So in this way we can add in between the array list. Okay, then we can create one more array list here. uh, A double R A Y array list, that is a generics. Okay. Inside the generics, I will part same integer I want to integer I will write, and when array list name is y equal to new A double R over a list. In generics, this time empty. Sorry, it will be outside. Second array list, that is name is y. Okay. Now you can add y dot add 100, y dot add 200, and y dot add 300. Okay, this way I have added the value SYSOUT. I want to see what is inside y array and run the program. We can see 100, 200, 300 in y. Then what you can do? You can add this two array also. You can add this two array. How you will add this two array? Let me show you. We can add these two array x and y with the help of x dot add all. X dot add all. From where I want to, from index in array x, from index number 1 I want to add y array. So I will write x dot add all method. From index number 1 I want to add y array, and then you can print SYSOUT x x print to see from that is 0. This is 0 index. This is index number 1. From index number 1 we have added y. So y is 100, 200, 300. So 100, 200, 300, and then X 500, 200, 300. Okay. In this way, we are adding the two array list. Okay. Understand? Now, if you want to check that if a array list contain something, means if you want to check the array list contain 300 or not. Okay. So your array list contain 30 or not. So how you can check? Simple if condition. If X dot contains, this contains X dot contains 500. Not I don't check why I want 30, 30, 30. Agar 30, then you can print अरे कहाँ चला गया then print हाँ yes y yes o u t yes it is present yes yes present we sorry yes we want to yes it is present or else if not present then it come under else block that's why yes o u t not present simple if else block not yes and not present very simple. If we'll check the condition, if X contain 30, then it will print this. If 30, if he not get the 30 inside the X, then it will print run else block. Okay. And just run. Yes, 30 is present inside the X. Okay. Now we want to remove the value. So you can remove with the help of index number like X dot remove index number 0. Index number 0 we have 10. X dot remove X dot REMO will remove index number 0. Okay. I will remove index number 0. Then I will print SYSOUT yes, X and run. As we can see, index number 0 we have 10. Now we have only the 10 is gone. It is starting from 100. Here you can see starting from 100. The 10 is gone. This 10 is gone here. Okay. So in this way, we are removing the value from an array list. And you can also get the value with the help of index number means you can write SYSOUT X dot get an index number uh, 1. So you will get what is present inside index number 1. Index number 1 that is this is 0 and this is 1. So index number 1 we got 200. Okay. Then there is a term called iterator. Iterator are basically used to iterate over the collection. Means our collection is your array list which have list of the integer value. So I want to iterate over this list. Previously we are using for loop, for each loop to iterate in array list. Now in this 2D array, 1D array. Now here we will use iterator to iterate over a list. Okay. So how we will basically do ITERATU iterator generics ITR equal to X dot. I want to iterate over iterator. Enter and import iterator. Is imported or not? Is imported. Okay. After imported, call what happened? Then argument E integer. Okay. Now what I can do? Use while loop for looping. While loop iterator dot next. Iterator dot next basically uh, iterate over the next element. Iterator dot next mat. No, iterator dot not next. As next method. As next method. And curly braces. Then you can print SYSOUT system dot out dot print. I want this is we are getting the value basically value then plus then object is iterator dot next. Now iterator dot next comes here. So this is way of iterating over the object. So we can see we are iterating value 100, 200, this. Okay, this is the way of iterating. Now, so this is the iterator. Okay, so we have seen what is iterator. Is iterator basically used to iterate over the collection of data, and we are using inside the array list. Similarly, we have seen x dot add with the help of index number. Now we can set the value also, like x dot set index number one. I want to set 1,000. So in this way, you can add 1,000. Okay. Same, it is same as x dot add index number. Okay. And after this, you can print SYSO south x 1,000. You can see. Now, if you want to clear will basically clear the whole array. If you want to clear the whole array, you can use x dot clear method and print SYSOUT x. X basically will clear the whole array. Now you can see that there is an empty array. Okay, empty. There is empty. So with the help of clear method, we will clear the whole array. Okay. So this is the array. Okay. Now coming to next. Then we have a linked list. Linked list basically in here linked list, doubly linked list is implemented for better for frequency insertion and deletion. Okay. So generally we know the linked list, there is a two types of linked list, single linked list and doubly linked list. Okay. In list, the data is stored in the form of the node and node connected to each other. In here, in linked list data is stored in the form of the node, and that node are connected to each other by the links. Okay. So in collection, linked list is basically internally implemented as a double linked list. Okay. Remember this point. Always remember. In JDK, linked list is internally implemented as a double linked list. Okay. That linked list implement list or DQ interface. Okay, linked list will implement list or DQ interface. Okay, and it is maintain its insertion order because it come under the list interface, so it will also maintain insertion order. It is non-synchronized. Okay, do not support accessing the element randomly linked list, and can use list iterator to iterate over the linked list. Okay. Linked list in Startup. Okay, so we have some few additional method which are basically present inside a linked list. All this method which have seen x dot remove, x dot set, x dot clear, x dot add, all the method which have been performed in array list, that all method will be present also inside the linked list. But there are some additional method which are present in the linked list basically. Let me show you. Creation of linked list is same link list, then generics write int is integer, then x equal to new link list, then generics this way, and then you have to import the linked list and change to linked list. Okay, and this is a change to linked list. Okay, now what this is a linked list. Okay. Now addition is same x dot add, same method, value 10. Okay, same method. It have few additional method. Okay, other than x dot add, remove, add all, clear, delete, remove. Okay, it have some few method which are additional in linked list. That is x dot add first will be add first. Okay, like add first 20. I want to add first 20. Similarly, x dot add last, sorry, x dot add last method, it will add in the last basically of your linked list. Similarly, add first, add last. Okay, and then you have remove first, remove last, get first, get last also. Like get first and get last also. SYSOUT system dot out dot print x dot get first, and similarly you have SYSOUT x dot get last. And similarly, you have there's some additional x dot remove first, remove first. Okay. Similarly, you have x dot remove last. Okay. But here first you will print SYSOUT x. Okay. This is the thing. Okay. Now, so this we have seen. These are the additional methods which are present inside the linked list. Okay. So inside the linked list, we have also a legacy class that is known as a vector or stack. This vector or stack basically is a legacy class which is present inside. Okay. So vector is a synchronized. It maintains the insertion order because it's come under this interface. It is a thread safe vector, increase its size by doubling is the array size. Okay. And similarly we have stack. Stack basically follow last in first out. Stack basically follow last in first out. LIFO basically last in first out. The element are added as well as removed from the rear. Okay, so that is the stack. Okay, now we will come to the set. So basically, what is the set? Okay, the set is basically first the set come under the collection. It do not take duplicate element, does not guarantee the insertion order. Okay, depends upon the implementation. Okay, it is a part of java.util package. Extend the collection interface. Key feature: no duplicate value are allow null value because two null value are uh, not same. Some implementation are unorder, okay, which others are order or sorted. So basically main feature of the set is basically it do not allow the duplicate value. Okay, that is the feature of set. Set is an interface. It do not maintain insertion order, which it is unorder, and do not contain duplicate value. So okay, so set we have hash set, stored element using hash table. Okay, first I will tell you what is basically hash table. Okay, then moving to this set. Okay, so first tell you hash table. Okay, so basically hash table come under the dictionary. Okay, hash table basically come under. We have map interface. Inside map interface, there is a dictionary. Inside dictionary, we have a hash table. Okay, but this thing note down. Map interface, inside map interface dictionary. Inside dictionary, we have a hash table. Okay, so what is hash table? So first point is hash table is synchronized in nature. Okay, hash table do not allow any null key or value. Hash table do not allow any null key or value. This hash table use hashing technique. Okay, hashing is a technique where we are representing any entity in the form of integer. So what is hashing technique? Hash table basically use a hashing technique. Hashing is a basically a technique. Hashing is a basically a technique which where we are representing any in this way. It is a technique where we are representing any entity in the form of integer, and it is done in Java by using a hash code method. With the help of hash code method, we are converting anything. Okay. So hash code is a method which is basically present inside an object class of Java. Okay. Hash table is a associative array where the value are stored in a because basically in map inter like list and all we have seen x dot add method. But in map interface, the we will store in the form of key value pair. Okay, in the form of key value pair. Okay. So this hash table come from where? Map interface, then dictionary, then hash table. So it also has key value here. The value will be stored in the form of the key and value. Okay. Key like in key one you have a name Anup. This is called key value. Okay. So when a collision occur in a hash table, what happens? When two values are being stored at the same index number, then the collision may occur. Okay, to solve this problem in a hash table, we store the data in the list or map to the same index number. So this is called. In this way, we are avoiding the collision in a hash table. Okay, so this is a hash table. Okay, so that's why that is the hash table. Okay, this. So hash table basically use hashing technique to add the data. Okay. So this is hash set. So then set. There are different types of set. That is a hash set. It store the element using the hashing technique. Then link hash set that maintain insertion order. Okay. Then tree set store the element in a sorted order. Tree set basically store the element in sorted order. Okay. That is ascending by default. And basically it use red black tree. Then enum set optimize the set from the enum type. Okay. Enum set basically optimize the set from the enum type. Okay. So let me first, what is hash set? Hash set use basically hash table. So hash table basically what? Hashing technique. So hash set use hash table internally. It use hashing to inject the data into a database. It contain only unique element because the set do not contain duplicate element, does not maintain insertion order because set are unordered. The class permit the null element. Okay. This class permit the null element only, but cannot store the null value. Okay, only null element can be added, not a null value. Okay, initial size of this hash set is 16. When the load ratio become more than 75%, then the element are injected into a table, the size of the table automatically get doubled. Okay, when the load increase more than 75%, the size get initial double. Okay, initial size is 16, load increase more than 75%, the size basically double. Okay, then how we are creating a hash set? Let me show you. uh, we will create the hash set in the same way, right? Sorry, hash set. This is the hash set in integer. Int is integer x equal to new set generics. Okay. Now you have to import the hash set. Import hash set. Integer change to hash set. Okay, this in this way we are creating the hash set, and hash set same x how we will you add x dot add method. X dot add method से हम add कर सकते हैं x dot add quantity, and all the method are same. Okay, and this way of hash set. So set hash set linked hash set. So next topic is what is a link? What is a link hash set? This is a link hash set. Link hash set basically maintain insertion order. Why it is maintaining insertion order? Because it is what the from the name we can see linked. So linked come under the list, and list are order. Okay, so order means it will maintain insertion order, and hash set from hash set it means it do not contain duplicate element. So that is the definition of the link hash set. It maintain insertion order. Insertion order contain a unique element. Okay, and link hash set basically link hash set what internally implement double linked list. So here also make a point. Link hash set maintain double linked list across then element. And how to create the link head set? Same way, in place of this you can write link has HashSet. Then this is a spelling mistake. Change to link HashSet. This here also you will change the same. अटक क्यों गया cursor preparation this way, and all the same method will be same. From x dot add you can add the value inside the hash set. Then we have a tree set. Okay, tree set. Here tree set basically store the element in sorted order, very, and use the red black tree. So tree set contain a unique element because it come under set. Set will be unique element only, do not contain duplicate element. It store the data in ascending order, means from smaller to bigger, and does not take any null value. This tree set do not take any null value. Okay, remember this point. This may interview may ask or may confuse you. Okay, okay. Same the tree set. Okay. Now, what is basically a map? Okay, map interface. Let me give you a small overview of the map. So basically, a map is a interface. Okay, inside map interface, we have a hash map, linked hash map, dictionary. Inside dictionary, we have the hash table. Okay, inside dictionary, we have the hash table. This map. What is map? Basically, in Java, map is a collection that map in key value pair. Each key is unique and each key maps to a most of the values. Okay, it is not a part of the collection hierarchy, but it is include the java.util package. The key feature of map is store in key value pair. No duplicate keys. Okay, key should be unique. Each key mapped with exactly one value. Okay, you can retrieve the value by using the key. Okay, that is a map. Okay, so map we have hash map, link hash map, tree map, hash table, concurrent hash map. Okay, so what is hash map? Hash map is stored the data in on order. Okay, for using the hashing, and hash map, link hash map. This basically use hash table internally to store the data. So hash table basically internally use hashing technique to store the data. Okay, so it store the data in unorder and use the hashing technique. Allow null key values. Okay, hash map allow null key and value. Okay, so this is the HashMap. So HashMap basically a class that implement map interface. HashMap internally use hash table. So hash table to inject the data into a hash table. It use hashing technique. HashMap store the data in a key value pair, and HashMap is not synchronized. Okay, HashMap not link. HashMap basically is link, so it will be insertion order. TreeMap store the data in sorted ascending order, use red black tree. Hash table we know is a legacy that is synchronized. Synchronized means thread safe. Okay, hash map come under dictionary. In concurrent hash map, basically thread safe, high performance. Okay, in concurrent hash map, only partial part of the this map will be basically blocked, and other part will be not blocked. Okay, so that you can perform other operations simultaneously. Okay, in concurrent hash map, only partial thing is blocked, other part is free. I will explain in more detail what is concurrent hash map. So first, let me hear about the map. Okay, so there is one question interview may ask you why a map does not extend the collection interface. Your answer will be a map interface in Java follows the key value pair. Okay, key value pair structure where the collection interface where in the collection interface the collection object which is stored in a structural manner with a specific access mechanism. Okay, the main reason the map does not extend the collection interface is that of the add method. Okay, that does not support the key value pair of the map interface. Still might not extend the collection interface, but still an integral part of the Java collection framework. Okay, the Java integral part of Java collection framework. So I can show you the map, how we are creating the map basically. Like I want to type map, map map. Then you can write integer, int is integer, that is basically key. Then value should be of string, string, that is a key value. This is a key, this is a string value. Then uh, x equal to new, I want has, sorry, h capital h generics, and this, and import map, import as map. One way, and you can also create in this way also, like HASS map, then generics, and integer is a key string. Okay, then y equal to new HASS. Then this is also a way of creating a hash map. Change to hash map. Okay, change it to hash map. This is basically a string. Yes. So in this way, you can also create a hash map. Okay. This two way I have shown. Now, what is basically map basically store the data in key value pair, and what is here basically it do not use add method. It use put method. X dot put have, you can pass value one. I'm storing my name Anuj. Okay. This is called a key value pair method. As a simple, sorry, it is not X. The name is Y. Y. Similarly, we can put Y dot put method, which basically key value support key value pair. Add two. I want to add a pair. Okay. In this way. Okay. And now SYSOUT Y. Let's see what it will give us. So we can see this is key one, value is Anuj, key two, value is Abhay. So this is called key value pair. Okay, you can also get the thing with the key. Okay, you can also get the thing with the key. Like you are getting the thing by index number. Here you can also get the value by key. Like SYSOUT south y dot get key number one. Let me show you. At key one, we have Anush, okay? And you can also get the values. Yes, YSOUT, Y dot values. It will give you all the values. Oh, this is a method, not a VALU. Yes. So put this. You can see you have got the values, both the values. Similarly, you can also get the keys, all the keys. Yes, YSOUT. Then y dot key set. Key set will basically give you the all the keys. We can get the key set. Okay. So this is the uh, map. Okay. Map has map, dictionary, hash table, restored to key value pair. Okay. We have seen how to. Okay. Similarly, you have created hash map. Similarly, you can create a hash table in this way. HASS hash table, then generics x equal to new HASS table generics in this way. The first change to hash table. This uh, hash table generics, and you can pass inside the generics int is integer comma string. In this way, you can create the hash table. Okay, and same value hash table dot put. Okay, this is the okay. This we have seen. So now let me show you how to create a vector. The vector that is a vector is a legacy class, and how to create a queue. So vector and queue, they have different method to add the things inside. Okay, they have basically a push operator to add the value. So how we create a stack, stack stack, that generics string. This is basically a very exceptional if somebody asks you, or you have to create the vector. Just for your knowledge, new STS stacks generics, and then you can import the stack. Import the stack. So for in stack, for adding the value, we have push operator like uh, why I've given here name. It is right simply as x, very easy. X dot push. Push operator is basically used here to add the value inside the stack. Okay. So this thing you have to remember. Okay. This is very exceptional. Somebody asks you about stack and write the program in anywhere. Okay. Rare. Rarely. Similar way, like queue, we have array DQ, priority queue. Okay. So how we are basically okay. First, let me go here. Go here. Queue. Basically, in Java, queue is a collection. What is queue? A queue in Java is basically collection of design for holding the element prior to the process. Okay, so where like we have iterator, then collection, the list of set and queue. The list set we have seen, map we have seen. Now we are seeing the queue. Okay, so okay, so queue basically follow the FIFO approach, first in, first out principle. Element will be added at the end, that is rare, and element will be removed from the front. Okay, first in, first out. Okay, queue is a part of java.util, and it is an interface basically that extends the collection interface. Okay, and the queue follow FIFO approach, first in, first out. First which will go, and at the last will be the first, and that first will also be removed. Okay, some element are bounded by the fixed size and others are unbounded, allow, null, or disallow depending upon the implementation. Okay, so queue is basically there are types of queue: priority queue, array DQ, or where from this is not link list. Basically, do not come here. Let me show you this. Okay, here the linked list will not be inside the DQ. That you have a priority queue, DQ, and array DQ. You will have priority queue, DQ, and array DQ. Okay. So what is basically a priority queue? Priority queue is a queue which have priority associated with the each element. Higher priority element is basically served before the low priority element. Okay, that is the priority queue. Priority queue is a class. Then you have a DQ interface. So DQ interface is a double-ended queue. The element can be added and removed from the rear end. Okay. DQ interface implement with the help of the DQ interface implement with the help of array DQ. Okay. Array DQ. So what is array DQ? Basically, array DQ is a way to apply a resizable array in addition to implementation of a DQ interface. Okay. No capacity restriction. So this is also a rare in use. Okay. So this thing, keep a note, because in interview you will definitely get the question related to queue array DQ. Now, how we basically uh, create an array DQ is in same way. Just here we will write a double array DQ array DQ, then generics, and generics we write a string string string. Then name is x equal to new A double R array list. Okay. Then generics, then TreeSet. Okay. Then we have to import this array list. So we can come here and import the array list. And we can also change this into an array list. Just copy this and we can import the value array. Copy this thing. What happened? Array array D. Okay. And this way we can create array DQ. And here also we have a push operator to adding the value like x dot push operator to add the value inside an array DQ. Okay. And sorry, it is a string, so we will write a string only here like Anuj. Okay. And then we have x dot pop method, the pop method to remove pop element from the stack represent a queue in order to remove the first element of the queue. It will remove the first element. X dot pop will remove the first element of your respective D queue. Okay. This is the example of the array D queue. Okay. Now we have seen map. The most important question nowadays basically asked from 3 to 4 years. In every interview, they will ask you what is a concurrent hash map. So what okay, so then you have to explain concurrent hash map. It allow a concurrent access of the map. Means part of the map called a segment is only getting logged while adding or updating the map. So the concurrent hash map allows the concurrent thread to read the value. Okay, concurrent to read the value without locking at all. This data structure was introduced to improve the performance. Okay, the concurrent hash map was introduced as an alternative of the hash map. Okay, you should use concurrent hash map when you have a very high accuracy in your project. Okay, that is a concurrent hash map. Okay, okay. So this is all for today's okay collection concept. Okay, go home, practice all, make a note, remember all the things because it is very important topic for the interview perspective. Okay, you will ask the question related to the collection, what is list, what is array, what is linked hash, what is tag, what is vector, write a program. Okay, in this way they will ask you the definitely. Okay, so go home, ask. Okay, thank you. See you in the next upcoming session.